I've got over 600,000 subscribers and earn over 2 million a month. I think there's a lot of people that do not find it disgusting.
I bet
2 million a month, you know. She's letting man know she makes 2 million a month, you know. That's why she's doing it. And that's why she's talking the way she's talking. 2 million a month.
every single one of them probably does find it disgusting, and they're probably disgusting themselves too.
I spend hours and hours a day speaking to them and getting to know them.
Yeah.
You're once again judging and assuming.
Allowing
Speaking and getting to know 600,000 people. No, you're not, mate.
1,000 penises into one vagina in 12 hours is disgusting.
But the more you talk about it, the more it turns me on.
Look at the way she's talking. The more you talk about it, the more it turns me on. Look at her straight face. Bro, this is a character. You know what she's Megan, bro. She's Megan, bro. Like, she's literally AI, bro. She's like, the more you talk about it, the more it turns me on. There's no smile, you know. She's empty, bro. Like, it's crazy. There's no emotion.
Yeah, but that is disgusting too.
It's not. What, I'm turned on from something I've done?
Yeah. Publicly.
So sorry, should I sit here and cry that
I don't want you to cry.
I took 1,000
it's not
guys.
it's not about crying. You don't need to sit and cry that you fucked 1,000 guys, but there's a thing called shame, and we should probably bring that back. What you're doing is so damaging to women as a woman.
It is.
Oh, women
not
find everything to complain about.
Not
They'll
really.
cry about anything and everything nowadays.
No, well, yeah, the world is a bit sensitive, but people on camera and like trying to glorify it is something that people should complain about. Women
and barely legal youths as well. Do you know what I'm saying? I swear she's the thing that was standing outside the uni, saying that she wanted to get run through by freshers and them thing there. Bro, it's crazy, you know. This is actually insane.
and have worked so hard for years and years and years to stop being objectified sexually and to be shown that we are actually more capable of things than we're supposed to be than just as a sexualized object. And you're out here.
Yeah, but Bonnie Blue showing you that that's not the case. You know the ones there. Like, we have to keep it a buck, yeah? The easiest way for things to make money, yeah, is to sell their bodies. And that will always be a fact. Whether man like it or not, she's proven, yeah, that no matter what talents you might have or might not have or may do or may not have, the end of the day, yeah, men are success objects and women are beauty objects. It's always been that. Do you know what I mean? Women get judged on how they look. Men get judged on what they have. And it will always be that. Do you know them ones? It will always be that. And this is why when you get all these guys, when you see bres, yeah, that are so obsessed with their appearance, yeah, that's the reason why they call it metrosexual and all that, because it's like, bro, that's a gal thing. That's the reality. It's a gal thing, bro. As a man, as long as you make sure that you got money, everything will sort itself out. You know them ones there. Now I'm saying, be in shape as well, because it's important, not just for your health. Do you know what I mean? But for other things, bro. But the reality is, if you're in shape and you've got money, all the other shit don't mean nothing. They don't mean nothing. Gal them on the other hand, they don't need no money. They don't need nothing. If they look good, they can find a man. That's it. If you're a woman, literally keep yourself in shape. Do you know what I mean? And just be respectful. Just be a nice girl. That's all you need. And you'll find a good man. That's all you need, you know. You don't need money. You don't need anything. It don't matter if you're tall, you're short, whatever. Just keep yourself in shape and be pleasant and you will find a man. Do you know what I mean? It's very hard to find a woman that's pleasant and in shape, yeah, and don't have a man, bro. Most of these gals that don't have man, do you know what I mean? And these chronically single things, yeah, they got bad attitudes or they're fat, bro. Or they're fat with bad attitudes, which is most of the women now these days, because most of these things are fat. This is the reality. It's not that difficult.
They're saying, actually, no, I'm a slut. I'll lay down and let anyone f me. I have nothing to prove. I've got no self-worth. You don't have to value me at all. And everything we're working towards, you're just
really, I'm
disregarding
helping
it.
the women out. So
No,
I'm saying,
you're literally
don't
ruining everything that we've worked towards.
I'm saying, instead of, flirting with that woman across the road who doesn't want to be wolf whistled and is going to cry about the fact she had a wolf whistle, I'm saying just come with me.
But they're still going to do it.
Hey, bro, she makes a valid point though. You know them way there. She's not lying though. You know them way there, because that's the mentality of the hoes at school, bro. That's what I keep telling you guys. You see the hoes at school, yeah? The hoes at school used to be the fat things, yeah? Because think about it. It's like, yo, I can't compete with the good-looking girls, yeah, for attention. So how I divert my attention is by freeing up the pum pum. You get me? So you ever get the fat things or the dead things? They were always the things that will let a man beat. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there becomes a demand in it. Do you know what I mean? They just fill a void, bro. You know what I mean? She's saying I'm filling a void for all the man them, yeah, that can't get other things. Bro, listen, do you know what I mean? I'm open for everyone. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy.
And the fact that you're normalizing the behavior of being a whore constantly is making men think, okay, women are more accessible now, and they think they have more chance with other women being like that.
No, I don't think so. No, that's where I disagree. Do you know what I mean? Like, and this is one thing that women do a lot of the time. They center themselves, yeah, in arguments all the time. Like, bro, this ain't about you. This ain't about other women, bro. This is about how we see her, bro. We don't think all women are like her. We don't. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't need to take what she's doing personally. And this is where a lot of women lose me, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because they get too emotional in arguments. Like, this argument ain't about you. You don't need to get emotional about it. Like, no one thinks you're a whore because of what Bonnie Blue's doing. If they think you're a whore, it's because something you done. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to look at a woman doing these whole activities, yeah, and think, all right, all women are like this, because I know that they're not. Do you know what I mean? Anyone with sense knows that they're not. So you don't need to center yourself in this argument.
Because you're making it like it's a normal thing when it's not.
The other thing is, it's
know
really
it's
not
not
normal because not everyone 1,000 people.
Yeah, it's not
but
normal.
I, before every video, say, hey, this is what I enjoy. This is what I like. This is what I'm consented to.
Yeah.
This does not mean your wife at home and your wet wipes and girlfriends are going to enjoy this. But this is what I like. And this is my body. And as a woman, I'm taking control.
And that's absolutely fine. Like I said, to do it privately. But to be out there so publicly with it, when there's little girls that are going to see this and maybe one day be confused or be stuck or in a rut somewhere where they're feeling a bit
about 5 years old, you could be a boy or a girl nowadays. If I want 1,000 people and they see that, I don't think that's the biggest issue. But
she's not wrong though. She's not wrong. I can't lie. But both of them are wrong. She's saying you could choose at 4 or 5 if you want to be a boy or a girl. It's true. Do you know what I'm saying? Bro, it's hard to argue with that. Bro, I don't agree with a lot of things she said, but it's hard to argue with that. I'll be real. And this is why I say I don't believe in freedom. You know what I'm saying? This is why I don't believe in freedom, guys. I don't believe in it, bro. Like, literally, if I was in charge, there would be no freedom, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Because freedom in the wrong hands is crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Freedom in the wrong hands is crazy, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man don't need no freedom, bro. Like, society needs structure. It really does.
It is though, isn't it? Because as a little girl, when you are growing up and you are confused or you don't know, or you might someone's in a dead-end job and they think they're going to look at you and might
I'm going to be a hoe.
Okay, maybe I should just sell my body. It's the easy way out. And I'll just be a whore too. That's not a great example to set for any person. And as a woman, you should try, especially a woman who has a platform that you have now, should try and do something to help women to up.
Nah, not platform you have now, because she has that platform because she's a hoe. So you can't just all of a sudden use your platform to preach the good word of Christ, blood, because you'll lose those followers. You know, like that. Stop pretending like she got a platform, before, and then she turned it into another one. Bro, she only got that platform because she's a hoe. Do you know what I'm saying? So there's nothing to do for women. Like, I don't know what you want her to do. You want her to turn into a Jehovah's Witness. It's not going to happen. Do you know what I'm saying? That shit don't make no sense. The one thing I would say is that this shit shouldn't be allowed to be public and to be monetized. If she wants to do it in her own time, I'm more than happy for her to take 1,000 willies. That's her business. But it definitely, she shouldn't be able to be making 2 million a month from it. That shows you it's a flawed society.
Uplift women, to make us feel secure, to make us feel safe, and to make us feel empowered. Whereas you just say, actually, we're not empowering. Just lay down and be a wet rag for everyone, and that's it.
Be a match.
Yeah, well, I'm saying, oh, don't worry about having sex with your husband. I'll do it for you. I'm saving.
Whoa, man said, don't worry about having sex with your husband. I'll do it for you. Oh my days. Do you know what I mean? Said, bro, hey, yo, I'm not supposed to be enjoying this, you know.
People a job,
but you're not actually, because you're ruining people's marriages. Why would you want to someone's husband?
If their husband wants to sleep with me and not talk about it with their wife, their marriage is already. It's nothing to do with me.
It's
Yeah, of
true.
course.
not a
But why
marriage
would you want to
counsellor.
entertain that
She's
situation
right.
anyway?
Because if they're not having sex with their partner, I will happily do it on repeat.
Why?
For money, of course. Don't forget that. It's for money. Like I said, this girl's not doing it for free. This is why I know she don't love it. Anything you love, you'll do for free. You know them ones. Anything you love, you'll do for free, bro. Do you know what I mean? I was doing YouTube for no money for a long time. Do you know what I'm saying? And this is what it is, bro. This girl ain't doing it for free.
I don't discriminate whether you're married, 18 or 80. I'll take anybody.
You'd fuck an old man.
Oh yeah, of course I would. Old men deserve sex. I mean, the wife might be dead.
So you really will just
Yo, brother. Hey, bro. Man said old men deserve sex. His wife might be dead, you know. Again, she's not lying, but fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Her dad was sitting at home there. Boom. You know what I mean? This is crazy. Brother, she's saying all of this. Her face is not moving. There's no emotion in it. There's no emotion in it, bro. Like, I can't lie. She's putting on a great performance, though, bro. Like, or she might actually just be an empty vessel. Like, there's nothing, like, nothing inside.
have sex with anybody in this whole world.
Or some like this last few days with my grandma. Like if I was walking around Hyde Park and someone was like, "Oh, go on, should we do a quick gangbang?" I would say, "Oh no, can I feed the birds first with my grandma, then meet me back at mine?" Like obviously, it's not every single day.
Brother, man said, "I'll feed the birds with my grandma and then do a gangbang back up mine." Nah, this is crazy. Hey, bro, she might be the best character. Yeah, she might be the best character that they brought on. I swear down, because this can't be real. This ain't real. This ain't real. She's AI. She's Megan the robot. Like she's not a real person. This is fucking funny, bro.